What we see here is a bond line failure, which is where the mortar has pulled away from the stone. And you can see here that it moves from one side of the joint to the other side of the joint. And so sometimes in a location like this, what's happening is that the mortar's not thick enough. I've been pushing on this a little bit, and it's actually pushed back from the stone, which is an indication that there's nothing behind it. You can see that that's all the pointing mortar there is. That's only about a 1/2 inch. Yeah, you can see how it gets pointed on the end. And what's happening is that because there's not enough mortar back behind here, when they went to fill the joint the last time, they couldn't properly compact the mortar. So I've got 1/2 inch gradations marked off here so that I can judge how deep something is open. So there's at least a 3-inch void behind this little 1/2 inch bit of mortar. On this building, we have a lot of ferrous anchors that are holding the stone veneer back to the backing brick or concrete construction. And it's important to protect those anchors. Anytime we're allowing moisture back behind the stone veneer, we're potentially impacting those anchors and their soundness. So it's a real concern to make sure that we get a good repointing on this project and remedy this situation. What happens generally with joints that have fine cracks, particularly if there's not much mortar, and this is about twice as much as we found in some locations, is that water doesn't just get in and get to the anchors. It can start accumulating, and what'll sometimes happen is if enough of it accumulates and it's trapped when it freezes in the wintertime, it can start to push the mortar out of the joints. It kind of keeps growing, and as it grows, it gets worse faster and faster. It accelerates itself. So it is important, particularly because we believe that this pointing job is about 20 years old or maybe 30, to get in here and get this addressed the way it should be addressed.